Welcome builders, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Andy and welcome to 20 Japanese building tips. Have you wanted to build Japanese looking houses in Minecraft? I have for many years, never really had the confidence to. Today I'm bringing you 20 building tips and tricks to make your Japanese house look fantastic. Thank you to my Patreons who helped me build this. Wonderful designs. We're going to go through these one by one, build them, recreate them, and show you exactly how these are made. Now these are Japanese floating lanterns. The Japanese as well as the Chinese have their floating lanterns. Let me just slow my speed down. So what you're going to need is some of this stuff here. Beautiful glass. You could try red stained glass. Probably would be a good idea. In fact, let's just be crazy here and choose some red stained glass. We're going to make a red one for a bit of variation. Now this banner here is on Planet Minecraft. And what I'll do is I'll give a link to that banner in the description of this YouTube video. We're going to put a little soul lantern underneath. In fact, let's go crazy. Let's go for just a normal lantern as well. So this is a real variation straight off the bat. That gives a nice warm glow. In fact, I would say that this one is probably even better than our prototype lantern. So there we go. Idea number one. Japanese floating lanterns that you might launch into the night sky. Now, here we go. What do we call this? I don't know. Is this corner given a name? I don't know. Let me know in the chat of this corner, this little pointy up corner. I had difficulty with this corner. I have not found this easy at all. So, what is that corner called in Japanese builds? It is absolutely beautiful. So, how do we do this? Right. So, we're going to need some walls, obviously. I'm going to make my wall 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just using some simple stripped dark oak here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it really starts with our first block. As you can see, they need to go right there and there. Everything starts with the first block, Andy. Of course it does. So, where does it go again? Yeah, it goes here. Oops. So we're going to go for some dark oak slabs, upper slabs, and just run them like that on the corner. So that's your first task. And then your next task is to place this little block here, and that is not an easy block to place. You can see it's a lower block. What I'll do is I'll grab some wool to make it super clean and easy to see. Some nice pink wool. So we need to do that, and then you place that block right there. So there we go. So that's what you can start off with. And then we're going to go for this one and this one. And as you can see, they need to go right here. So that's pretty simple, actually. Like that. There we go. That is pretty easy. And then the rest of your roof, obviously, would just go like this, depending on what roof you've got. And then we've got one more block to put on. And it's a block that's going to go right here. So again, a little bit of wool. It really helps you. And there you go. Have I done it? I feel like I haven't done it. Oh, what I do need to do is sort of complete my roof line here. That's much better. Okay, so complete the roof line like that. So there we go. I didn't find that easy. Did you find it easy? I didn't find that easy. I think that's complicated. That is really nice though. It makes that little Japanese corner flick on the roof. And if we have a look over here at that house, you can see, if you fly over nice and quickly, you can see that exactly in action. Doesn't it look great? It looks absolutely beautiful, especially when you spruce it up with some lanterns, some detail on the walls as well, and it looks really cool. So here's our development station. We develop these builds on Twitch, so do follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/andyisyoda, where we put all our ideas together, so you could come along, join in, and give your ideas that might make it into one of our videos. Here is an idea by Uki. It's a simple, easy Japanese kind of raised bed garden. It's very simple. It just kind of looks Japanesey with the colours here. We've got red, we've got green. So it's all on podzol, surrounded by jungle trapdoors. But look at the composition. Uki has put the taller bamboos at the back, and then the smaller bamboos and kind of the smaller bushes towards the front. So simple rose bushes and dark oak leaves all mixed in today. And to stop the bamboo growing too high, you use some string. So super simple right there. Here's a beautiful little wall detail using chiseled stone We've got some stone bricks as well, and it makes a little kind of almost kind of a fence. That block there isn't so easy, but there we go. A little kind of Japanese wall or fence, and if we just have a look over there, as you can see on that house there, it actually works really, really nicely. Really, really happy with the way it looks on that. So that is a house that was designed by Shula, that Shuzilla on Twitch. You can find her on Twitch. I'll put a link to her channel in the down below. And there's a whole tutorial if you want to build the entire Japanese house. You can do that. I'll put a link to that Japanese house in the down below as well. Anyway, moving on. So we've done 4. This is the 5th one right here. So this is just simply a wall. I'm not sure if I need to rebuild this, but we might as well. We've got some dark oak here. Again, 5 blocks. You've got your spruce stairs, oak fences, and it makes for a really nice design with these birch trapdoors. It looks like a little, hopefully it looks like a little Japanese window. And these are bone blocks. Obviously bone is quite expensive to get in survival, but if you've got something else, maybe like white wool, that would do well as well. So there we go, we've got some dark oak fence gates right there, beautiful. On to the next one. This was my design, by the way, and the wall was Shula's design, just to give a bit of credit. This is Dragon Muster, came up with a very, very elegant design for a bonsai tree. So it's, as you can see, it's really simple, with some sand, some dark oak, dead bush, and some birch leaves on top. And there you go, you've got yourself a little bonsai tree. Oh, what happened to my dead bush? There we go, dead bush with... That is interesting. So you got to do that. I didn't know you have to do that way around. That is fascinating. Okay, bonsai tree. So that's how you do it. Place the bushes first and then the tree afterwards. Here we have a doorway. So to make this doorway, as you can see, we've got single gap here filled with concrete or bone block, probably would be even better, like that. Yeah, let's replace these. Single gaps here with bone block in between. Stripped dark oak looks great as well. Other woods are available. Maybe... what would stripped acacia look like? Would that look... is there... did you get stripped acacia? Oh, it's very orange. I bet that looks pretty good as well, actually. This looks kind of Japanesey as well, this kind of colour. So there's an alternative for you. But anyway, we've got our spruce stairs right there. And as you can see, these birch trapdoors. Let me just put these in again. I'll show you exactly how these are placed. By the way, we've got a fancy floor here with barrels. I'll show you how we do that over there. But first of all, we've got 3 birch trapdoors like that. Then we run around to the other side of our door, and then we put up 6 like that. And it gives you this kind of sliding door effect. Really love that. This is a design by Shula. So a beautiful design. Love that little door. So here we go with a nice bit of flooring. We've got a mixture of spruce planks. Very easy. But we've also got these, which are barrels, and they've been placed upside down. So you're going to need to do a little bit of digging to place your barrel upside down, and it looks like that from the top. Isn't that fantastic? We'll do one more just for completeness. Oh, I feel like I've dug myself into a bit of a hole here. There we go. So there we go. Upside down barrels give you a really, really nice floor design. Isn't that great? I think that looks really, really cool. Let me just seal that in to give you the full effect. Isn't that great? Beautiful floor. Okay, over to Shula again here. This is a really, really cool design for kind of one of the paper thin walls that they might have in a Japanese house. So we've got this simple banner design, which is actually really easy to make. Even andyisyoda could make this banner. You start off with a white banner, stick it into a loom, stick your brown dye there, and then you choose the cross. You get that banner. You need some more dye. And you stick the cross back in right here. Put your brown dye there, and then just choose a border, something to go around. Where's the border one again? There it is, border. And there you go. You got this banner here, which looks wonderful. Isn't that great? Very Japanesey. Here we've got some stripped jungle log. That is actually a really nice looking log as well. I do like that. So there we go. Bit of definition in the walls there. So to place these, let's just place one over here. We've got bone block here. Again, gives you that beautiful white color. Grab your banner and start here. And then just overlap them like that. It gives you that really nice kind of Japanese feel to the walls. I really love that as well. Love that. Fantastic. Okay, here's something even simpler. If you're really rubbish at crafting recipes, you can simply put banners like this, and using the whole cross, it looks like that. Isn't that great? This is one of Shula's designs, so kind of absolute genius. So to do this, you place your banners. Now look for that little kind of hitbox there. Put your mouse there, and you can actually stack them up like that. I didn't actually know this, but that is a really cool way of stacking the banners. And as you can see from the other side, it actually looks really, really cool. I'm going to add in just some white concrete. You could use bone block or wool, and just finish things off as well. Doesn't that look Japanesey? I like it. I love it. Finish off with some dark chocolate trapdoors. Awesome. Okay, this one here is, what is it called again? It is a katana stand. A katana stand. This is somewhere where you put your samurai swords. So I've come up with this design. Maybe you guys could come up with a better design for a katana stand. If you do send me a picture of it. Especially if you've got Instagram. If you give me a follow on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube as well, subscribe to this channel on YouTube if you haven't hit that subscribe button already. Plenty more top tips and tricks coming your way. So what are we doing here? We're building a katana stand. We've got blackstone stairs. Yeah, please support me by subscribing to YouTube. I'm trying to get to a target of 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's an absolute epic target to try and get to. And as I record this, I'm on 370k. So blackstone stairs facing in like that. At the back here, we're going to go for wall, wall, stair, stair, even though it's rude to stare, and blackstone wall in between like that. Okay, gonna grab some temporary blocks here. Gonna make them, let's go for our pink wool again. Temporary block right there, because what we want to do is add on some of these little end rods. We're going to do it exactly right. So yeah, let's place that one there, and an end rod. I gotta get this right. No, that's gonna go there. End rod is gonna go there, right? Same below. So we need that temporary and an end rod there. So you need to do that to start with. Then we can go ahead and grab our armor stand, piston, and redstone blocks. You kind of know what's coming, don't you? We've got armor stand there, 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 and there. But what we do need to do is probably not put them there yet. Bear with me with this one. We've got to do temporary blocks here and here and put on end rods facing that way, okay? Because they're going to get pushed into the armor stands. So let's get these pushed in. Simple as that. And these temporary blocks in the middle, they stop the armor stand from going too far, right? And then we go like that. Katana stand. They're going to look great in any living room in your Japanese house. Isn't that going to look fantastic? So over here, we need to kind of do the same sort of thing. We don't want to be placing these too quickly, as it turns out. We want to be putting a little bit of space here for our end rods, facing that way. So you can see that the two left-hand end rods kind of face that way with the base there, and this one has the base kind of just there forming the handle. So armor stands go in. And again, we just need to use some redstone, pushing in that direction, and another bit over here. So this is the most complicated one, isn't it, really, this katana stand out of all our builds so far. And remove the ones in the middle, and there you go, you've got your katana stand. Now what I did do is I got some invisible item frames, which is something you can do in Java Edition. Invisible item frames. What other editions can you do invisible item frames? I'm not sure. But there we go. A little bit of detail to make your katana stand out and be better than your neighbor's one. There we go. Beautiful. I love that. Isn't that great? Absolutely fantastic. Probably would look good in quite a big room. It's quite a big item of furniture. And you might want to just back it up onto a wall as well. It might look really, really cool against a wall as well. Actually, have a look at this against a wall. So let's just do a bit of world edit magics. Have a look at that. Yeah, let's stack it a bit more. It does set off really nicely against the wall with the glowing armor stands. I love this, actually. This is really, really cool. You could even add a bit of detail into that. So, big fan of that. Katana Stand. Okay, so that was my design. Over to one by Uki. Big shout out to Uki. What a builder. What a builder. So we need, I've put it down here, a little, one of them, a campfire. And we need this. So what are we trying to build here? I didn't even say what we're trying to build. We're trying to build one of these tables you get in Japan where you can actually come along and have your food, right? Oh, these are not easy to place. And the food is kept warm by a little kind of a stove thing in the middle of your table. It's kind of like a heated table. You put your hot plate in the middle of it, right? And you come along and you could put your hot dish right in the middle. I've not experienced this in real life. Maybe one of you guys in the chat have. In the chat, in the comments. Bamboo. There we go. You could use fence posts if you don't like bamboo, but bamboo, I guess, is very Japanese. And you need to place your chocolate trapdoors like this. And there you go. You've got yourself a little Japanese table. I love it. You can put yourself like that. Some chairs. I've put my chairs a bit closer just to see what they look like. Do they look cool when they're too close like that, or further away? What do you think? I like that. I like that design. I think that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. Love that design. Awesome. Here's also kind of a little chandelier here. We've got a beacon, some fence posts, end rods, and a soul lantern hanging down as well. Very, very cool. Here's a design by Shula. This is a bed. I'm not going to recreate this one. I'm just going to show you how this is made. We've got our barrel and spruce plank floor. We've got dark oak trapdoors. We've got red glazed terracotta. What a genius way to use that block. Use it for a bed. Scatter some covers on with your red carpet, and also integrate in some red wool. We've got snow for the pillows as well. The windows are simply oak trapdoors. I think this is very, very cool. What a tranquil Japanese-looking bedroom. Light grey wool and light grey carpet as well for the base. And I think here we've got some upside-down dark oak stairs. So super simple little bed design. So here is a torii, one of their kind of religious or gates. Are they religious? I'm not sure. So to build this, place polished black stone bricks. We've got a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. Then we're going to grab some red concrete. I'm going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. And then, so how many blocks up? Miss out 1, 2, 3 blocks, 4 blocks. On the 5th red block up, we're going to lead that all the way through like that. That is really straightforward so far. And then we're going to grab some oak trapdoors and we put them at the joins on both sides. This is my design. You know, I think there are lots of designs on YouTube for these torii gates, to be honest. You can tell me in the comments how mine rates. So there we go. We put on another bit on top. We're going to stick it out by one block sticking out like that. And that is the basic shape kind of actually complete. Another oak trapdoor there and there. Pretty cool, huh? Then I'm going to add on top some dark oak stairs and slabs. You can see the dark oak stairs go right at the end, like that, and then the slabs in between, like that. And all I've done really is add on another slab at the end, and then go a bit crazy with spruce Trapedoris maximus. So the spruce comes along like that. I've also put one at the end and flipped it up. Put one at the end, flipped it up, and that means you can actually put one there and there. Put one there and there. And you would do the same exact thing on the other side as I have done over there. And don't forget your lanterns. Also underneath you can add a smidgen of detail on the ends too, like that. And then your lantern can maybe just sit right there, holding shift. And also, you could probably use some chains as well to have these lanterns hang down a little bit. I don't know if they put lanterns on. I like it. I like my lanterns. Okay, on to the next. We're nearly finished. We're nearly finished. Pretty good progress. We're on to tatami mats. Fantastic tatami mats. These are the little kind of mats that are put into the floor. And I came up with this design. Simply, it is, what is this? Kelp. Dried kelp block. I've got some beautiful warped pressure plates there. Birch trapdoors, like that. And then for the table, dark oak slabs. And it looks like one of these low-down Japanese tables. I love it. Super simple. But another tatami mat would be this one designed by Uki. And he's used, very sneaky, isn't it? Beehives. I don't know if you would get stung if you were... Oh, you can place them that way as well. Wow, maybe you'd want to do that to give you kind of a pattern. There we go, Uki. I just improved on your design, dude. By that, you could do a little pattern like that, couldn't you? Would that work? I guess you could. That's pretty cool. He's used a custom player head here as well, so if you can find some of these to represent the chairs, the stools, then this makes for a really nice design with the dark oak slabs, the custom player heads, the beehives, and also a black concrete surround. That would actually work really nicely in the middle of the room. Very, very tranquil indeed. Okay, another little complicated one here. Hopefully I can manage this. This is by Uki. So we've got a little fancy, I don't know what you call this. I really don't know what is this? A little fancy ceremonial gate or passageway or just an archway in your garden. Looks like a garden feature to me. So we started off with red nether brick wall, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a gap of 5 in between. Then we've got crimson fence, 1, 2, 3 bits of crimson fence, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then red nether brick on top, like that. We're doing okay so far. And then looks like this red nether brick is just going to sit right smack bang on top, like that. And then it looks like we go... Yeah, okay, I got this, like that. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Hopefully that is... Would you say that's correct? I would say that is correct. And then we're going to go for some dark prismarine. We're going to put them on the bottom ones like that. That actually works. That actually works. So this one goes down... like that. I guess we should do the same on the other side, right? So bottom, 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 top there, and top there, and that's it pretty much done. That was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was looking at this. Obviously we've got some complicated ones to do in the end here. A little kind of a flick to do. So how do we do that? Do we want a temporary block? That would be good. Temporary block. And then another temporary block. How do we do... like that. That works. It's super simple. There we go. Simple. Right, let's complete it. At the other end. What do we do again? We do... we do that. Where's my temporary blocks going? I'm using kale now. This is weird. And that would go there. Phew. I like it. Uki. Nice design. Right, this is probably the worst design out of everything. This is my gong design. How to build a gong. You know what a gong is? If you don't know what a gong is, look up gong. G-O-N-G. The thing that gets banged maybe when your dinner's ready. I'm sure that wasn't the proper use of a gong for summoning you for your dinner. But anyway, we started with some simple dark oak stairs. Got a couple of dark oak fences going up like that. Pretty simple. And then dark oak stairs there. And there, finish off the top with some dark oak slabs. Lots of dark oak used in this build, as it turns out. Dark oak fence, gates, chains, and a big lump of gold to represent the gong. Maybe there's another block you could have picked. What else could be picked for the gong? I don't know. Emerald, maybe? Maybe there's something cool we could pick for the gong. But... well, let's move on to our last two designs. This one is by Dragon Muster again. Not going to show you how to build this one. I thought this is really nice. This is kind of a hot spring, a hot spring. I love it. So how has Dragon must have built the hot spring? He must have slabs down here, and the slabs are covering up campfires, and the smoke will come through the slab, smoke will come through the water, and you get yourself a little hot spring. So plenty of use of slabs. You could even go for some stone brick stairs mixed in as well. If I search for some stone, where's stone brick stairs gone? Oh, there we go, stone brick stairs. You can actually mix this in as well. It might actually look even better, like that. Just a little design there with some stone brick stairs. Just a little smidgen of detail every now and again. Isn't that cool? I love this design. So mix in, you could even mix in stone buttons here as well. Might improve this design as well, but you can just go a bit crazy like that with your natural hot spring. Beautiful, beautiful. Imagine that in your Japanese garden. Really inspiring. Okay, on to the last part of this. This is where I start to maybe string quite a few of the ideas together. This is what you would call a koi pond. Is it carp fish pond? So what I've done to build this, I've got some smooth stone, I've got some mossy stone bricks, I've used kind of this mossy stone brick wall with some jungle fence merging into spruce fence here to provide this kind of upper platform. So hopefully that's inspiring for you as well. And I've gone for a different window design here with some scaffolding as well. I thought that looks really, really cool. One thing you can do along this wall here is add in some dark oak fence gates. I think I showed you that earlier on, but one of the things you can actually improve on with this, something I did in the actual Japanese house, is to go under here and just add in some of these. So from underneath it, just doesn't that look good? I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Gonna make that one whole. Take out these three. How do I put these in? Like that. One, two, oops, three. So doesn't that look great? From underneath, really quite spectacular. You could maybe improve on that. Face them both in the way maybe would be better. Facing them both in the way probably a lot better. But there we go. So how to build the pond? Very simple. I can show you over here. Let me grab some ingredients out of my chest. Look at this. This is preparation by Andy. This is impressive. Got some bone meal, got some salmon, water, and some pilly lads as well. So the bottom of my pool, or my pond, I decided to go for this block, which I hardly ever use, warped nilium. Isn't that great? If you can gather some warped nilium, I don't think it's too expensive to gather, right? You can start to make yourself a little bit of a pond here. And I think the mossy stone bricks really help to bring this pond alive on the corner. So simply just grab your water bucket, scatter in a few pilly lads, and when you're putting down these lilies, I would add them in 2s and 3s. I think when you bunch them together, they look a little bit better than one just hanging about on its lonesome there. Scatter in a few fishies, slap in some bonus mealis, and you've got yourselves a little carp koi pond. Hopefully, guys, that has inspired you to build in Japanese form. It certainly has for me. I want to go off and build a whole kind of Japanese neighborhood now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to check out the links in the description to the banners and the other videos that were referenced. And I will see you next time very shortly. Take care for now. Ciao, ciao. May the blocks be with you.